So, in the academic world, copying plagiarism is a no-no. In the business world, essentially copying a model and deploying it in a virgin area is the standard model. It's just a matter of finding the virgin area. I mean, the most beautiful thing is doing what the Harvard ladies did, which is, I'm sure there's some other things that any one of us have thought about. As soon as somebody gets in there, 60 people will jump into it. One more example, again, from my students. So they named their company Jibello. So the idea here is, I've been married for 25 years or so and still don't know what gift to get for my wife. So what they do is I go to their website, I answer a very few simple questions about my wife, and in the long run, when in normal operation, then they send me a box of 5 gifts, and either to me or directly to my wife. My wife says, I like this one and this one. I return the rest to the company, and they just charge my credit card for the 2 that I picked. What they did is a survey at Valentine's Day. Instead of actually shipping product, they just sent pictures of the gifts, and 93% would have purchased at least one gift. I was one of the survey participants, and my wife actually did say I would have picked one of these. 71% would purchase 2 or more gifts, and 94% would use the product. So how did they come up with this idea? Unfortunately, they didn't invent the model. The model is Trunk Club, Men's Outfitters. So if you're a busy person, they'll send you 5 shirts, and you pick the one that you like the most and send the 4 back and pay for only 1 shirt. It is a profitable business, perhaps surprisingly so. $12 million in funding, 30,000 users, $40 million in revenue in 2013. So their pitch was, here's an example of a successful company doing things with menswear. We're going to take the same model and apply it to gift giving. Therefore, if they're successful, there's a high chance that we too will be successful. That's the premise of most of the things that we end up hearing. Speed up a little bit more. There's a company, existing company, at the time that this is maybe 6-7 years ago, called 99 Designs. They were making $1.6 million per month. Their thing was a small business owner needs a logo or some graphics to be developed, puts out a rough concept out there on the web at the site. Home-based graphic designers respond to this by sending their proposed designs. The small business owner says, I don't like yours needs to have more blue in it, and yours needs to change the shape, etc. Eventually, one of these home-based designers wins. He is paid, and 99 Designs gets a commission. Very successful, simple but successful company. My students' genius was, they said there's 2.6 million garage bands in the country that make raw music, not mixed, therefore not yet consumable. There is 400,000 audio engineers in the United States. Let's deploy the same thing. You put out a little piece of raw music. These people mix that tiny little piece. You give some feedback, and eventually pick one. And my student's company gets a posting fee from the musician plus 15% of the prize money. Once again, benchmark-based idea. So how did they all come up with the idea? Pattern recognition.